Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and a build update number 5 for the Plymouth 71 Duster 340 kit from AMT. Well, I got a lot done today. It took quite a while, but it was nice to be able to get back down in the shop and do some work. Watch out there, Duke. So the first thing I did is I got the decals on the body, and I came out pretty good. And as you can see, I did a little chipping, or started to do a little chipping here, and I'll come back and clean up where it needs to. But like I said, this car is going to be a little beat, so we had to do a little bit of chipping on it, around the door and where the gas tank was, around the backs and the fronts where it'll get just a little bit beat up. I did a little bit in the hood on the side and up here. I was thinking about taking the P off, and let me know in the comments if you guys think that'd be funny and look cool if I just get rid of the P on the Plymouth. But this kit, I tell you, fit and finish, this thing fits together so dang nice. But I'm happy with this, and like I said, I chipped it away from the doors because there's going to be a backstory there that we don't know about. But let me get the body out of the way, although that took most of my time. The other thing, I did a video on how I made the rust on these wheels. I'm going to bring this all the way up here on the wheel backs. And if you check that out, it's pretty neat. And it almost was an accident. I wanted to do a little bit of blowout rust on my exhaust pipe. And I drilled the hole in here, and then I checked it out with just my X-Acto knife. And I thought, oh, I'm going to rust this out now. So I came by with the Tamiya orange rust, and I put it on here really, really heavy. And then trying to make that dirty where the hole is, to where it looks like it's blown out and not, out of scale. I took my Tamiya panel liner and touched it in there, and it went, and it spread all over the place. And I was like, oh, wow. And then I looked at it again, and I was like, that looks perfect. So I just started going over it and touching it here and there with the panel liner, just like I did in the video of my wheel backs. And man, I'll tell you what, we can get that in focus. I cannot be happier with that. And I haven't done any pastel work other than the weathering on it. So there it is, front, back, up, down. The clamps, where the between the sides of the clamps, really came out cool. But let's move on from there. I quit patting myself on the back for figuring something out once in my life. I took the same thing and I did it to the chassis. Went around here and there with the rust, and then came back and touched it with the panel liner. Got it a little more dirty. Did up front too while I was at it on the inside, because that's going to be dirty too. And the engine gonna sure need an overhaul real soon, isn't it? It's pretty tore up, but it looks perfect for this. I was having a blast with this, I'm telling you. Wait till you try it. You'll really like it. It sure makes a nice showroom very quick, huh? But once I got that and I put this in to see how it looked, yeah, I was super happy with that. That's going to fit the part perfectly. So I got that, and then next thing I did is I took my belt, and I still have to make it dirty, but I took that 4-aught brush and painted in the marks on the belt. That 4-aught brush is really sweet. I really like it. And it's probably impossible to see that here, but I'll take a couple pictures of it and I'll throw it on the YouTube page, or on the my Facebook page. Got the decal in here. It still hasn't set all the way yet. I'll probably hit it tomorrow again with the Micro Solv. And when you're doing decals in a hurry, because I use Micro Set and Micro Solv, and you get to where you're rocking and rolling, I ended up putting a number 1 and 2 on the top of this, so I knew where I was and which one I had to have in my hand at that time. Just helps me out. But this is going to be a quick video today for sure. I got the 340s on here. I'm not going to do any chipping. That's on top and on the side. But I did the 340s there. And like I said, I wasn't even going to do that hood. That's not, I don't know. But I was asked, hey, can you do something on there and see if you can chip that line too? Because he had one that had it and it was chipped. So I said, sure, I'll do it. And I just did a couple of them. Now, when we come back with the flat, it won't stand out, you know, like a bug's behind above water. It'll smooth out with the flat, and it'll make it to where that gloss is gone. And we really don't want gloss on this one. So this is it. I'm still jazzed with those wheel backs. This will be it for today. Happy to say the wife is home now, and she's doing a lot better, making good progress. So thumbs up there, and thanks everybody for their kind words. And sorry I wasn't able to get a video out earlier this week, but hey, life happens. Anyhow, thanks again for all your thumbs up, all your comments. I love reading the comments. I really appreciate that. And I'll let you go. Y'all have a great day.